I assume we're all very new to database, new to SQL. So let's start from the very scratch, but bit lengthy course. Let me put this way. Very lengthy course, if you allow me. Really, we need to have rapport. Even I need to understand your appetite for the knowledge. I have more appetite, I can eat more, right? I have more appetite for learning, I can learn more. I want you to showcase your interest in our learning process. So today and tomorrow, the introduction classes, it's your responsibility to filter your trainer, that is me, and my responsibility to filter the participants. Let's filter each other today and tomorrow for happy technical practical items from day after tomorrow's class. Let's get started slowly. The items you see on the screen are the actual notes. For today and tomorrow, you'll be receiving the notes before the class or mostly by mid of the class. From day after tomorrow, you'll be having the print copies in advance weekly. I request you to take print copies of every notes and also print copies of the interview questions and answers for every concept. We have concept wise notes, concept wise tasks. Attendees who have more appetite for learning, means they're responding more and asking more questions, more interactive, will obviously get more and more. Please help me. We have a lot to learn and you need to allow me to deliver the things in a proper way. How to do that? How you will allow me? Simple, on time practice. So participants who can practice on time or max by weekend, you'll be completing all your practice, will be taking part in our classes. If someone feels okay, I'll go through the class now, I'll practice later once I am free later. For them, this particular lengthy course may not work. Please, a lot of learning approaches, right? We have resume friendly approaches, budget friendly approaches. Choice is ours. I need to bear in mind your technical job work keywords to be stuffed in your resume for selling it for a better price. Need your support. Subject is bit lengthy, so on time practice required right from tomorrow. Today we are going to have introduction for first 15-20 minutes. What is database? And then another 10 minutes to 15 minutes we'll have our job roles. Then we'll proceed for understanding your job requirements or your resume plans, etc. Tomorrow's class is all about installation. You will enroll for the course once you complete your installation. See, without installation, there is no point to proceed, right? Please help me. So let's make sure we do the things carefully, step by step. This is Sai Fanendra from SQL School. I assure you complete practice-oriented classes and trust me, I'll do my duty carefully. For few reasons, I could not be on camera today live. Things permit me, I'll be on camera in another 15-20 minutes, if not from tomorrow throughout the course. If I am on live environment, right, on camera, it will be more interactive, right? Isn't it? It will be more user friendly, more interactive. Let's have that essence in our classes from scratch. So promise me one thing, friends. Yes, you'll practice on time every day and submit your assignments by weekend, everyone, please. Please confirm, please, everyone, please. Yes.
Yes,
Mic
sir.
with you all,
Yes,
please.
sure.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Sure.
Please. Yep.
Yes, we agree you. Yeah.
Perfect. Others, please. I'll wait.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
please.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Others, please. I'll wait.
Yes,
I
sir.
could see if you attendees responding on
Yes, sir.
chat. Thank you. Others,
Yes.
please. Either
Yes.
chat or mic, anything is fine. Please. Others, on time practice, please. Others, please. I'll wait. Please. Thank you. Attendees have been responsive. I shall be sending an email with the complete content now. Others, you need to showcase, you need to respond for the questions. I
Yeah,
have to
sure.
respond to your questions as well, right? Friends, it's a demo class, please. I need to understand my participants and you need to understand your trainer. Then the chemistry starts in a nice way, right? We need to have rapport after the course. We need to support each other after the course. Need your support, please. Let's get started. Agenda for today's class: what is database? What it is? Thank you, attendees have been responsive. One email sent with total of 3 documents today. That involves the introduction notes, a small PPT supporting PPT, plus interview questions. From these basics, every day, every concept, we have the same item: notes, additional supporting documents for additional learning if required as applicable, and then interview questions and answers. First questions you will try, then you have the answers next. Thank you. This will be responsive. Let's get started now. What is database? We'll go for questions after some time. Let's observe carefully. What is database? Let's get started slowly. What is database? Let's see. Database is a platform. Database is a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data. Remember, any type of data, any amount of data, no restrictions. What does it mean? QR codes, passwords, or it may be OTPs, barcodes, any type of data we can store in a database. That's a beauty we have. Any amount, no restrictions. It will never complain about size. Unlimited data can be stored. So unlike Excel files, unlike PDF, database can store any type of data, any amount of data. And there are 2 basic types of databases to decide our course and the job roles. OLTP, data warehouse. OLTP. Please observe carefully. We have an assignment from today's class. Every day you have assignments. You will submit before the next class or max by weekend in reply to the session notes mail. Please stay tuned. 2 basic types of databases: OLTP, online transaction processing databases, to store live real-time data like live temperature, live stock market operations, anything live. OLTP. Best example, a live cricket match, a live football match. OLTP. Data warehouse, to store historical data like old inactive data, old temperature data, old stock market data, anything old. For example, recently we went to a showroom to buy a bike, and we went to a showroom. That's the OLTP. We finished the formalities and they made us to wait. Me and my elder son, who is studying 7th standard right now in a nearby school, we were made to wait for about 1 hour. They said initially we have to wait for 1 hour after finishing the formalities because we need to get the bike from the godown, which is nearby. So godown is a warehouse. Multiple showrooms have a common godown. The same thing here. Multiple OLTP databases, their old historical data will be maintained in a warehouse. That is the actual concept here. See there, the birthplace of data, apps, websites, files, etc. You're joining the live class today. You joined the live class today by filling a form, right? You entered your name, email address, country code, contact number, and then submit or register or enroll, whatever. So that is through an app, mobile app, or through a website link. That data will be sent to here, OLTP. Now what we do? Yes, day in, day out, we keep conducting these classes, right? So we have good amount of data all these years. For example, something like this, we maintain all the warehouse data, something like this. This is last month data. For security reasons, I cannot zoom it, okay? I just zoomed in. Now, here it is. Now, what we do? That is a warehouse. We have to maintain it separately. Only active operative data would be OLTP. Old data would be warehouse. From there, we have promotions, reports, analytics, right? In case of any, say for example, some promotional activities, whom to send, on what basis we need to have the priority of the customers, all those things, isn't it? For any business, every activity, we need such kind of priority. So live data is OLTP. Developers will take care of the design. Data warehouse is OLTP plus history warehouse. Then data engineers will take care of it. Data engineers job role, remember. So developers will be taking care of OLTP database design. Data engineers will take care of data warehouse design. Same project, single project. DBAs to manage, administer both databases. Data analysts to report from both databases. Sometimes data analysts need to even report data from non-database sources like apps, websites, files, etc. like this. Now, our course, we are going to start with OLTP. We are going to get data from apps, websites, files, etc. and learn SQL here. Then you can carry forward your resume to warehouse, data engineering, or other meaningful end-to-end implementation layers. With this information, now what is our actual job role? SQL developers will be responsible for design of OLTP databases, 100% coding, like live cricket match, live stock market operations, live online banking, anything live. SQL developers will take care. Data engineers responsible for design of data warehouse databases, old data storage in a bank environment. You log into your bank account, old transactions, data engineering, old temperature data maintenance, data engineering. It also involves cloud computing, ETL, and big data. And we have Microsoft exam code DP203. Observe carefully. Okay, next. With this information, other one. Here, data analyst, in case you're planning for data analyst job role. Data analyst job role to design reports and dashboard. What is it? To design reports and dashboard. Observe carefully. Here there is a separate certification PL300. Then SQL DBA, responsible for OLTP and data warehouse management, troubleshooting activities, maintenance activities, separate certification DP300. So as on date, SQL developer, there is no active certification. We have certifications for data engineering, data analyst, and SQL DBA, these three. From here, I repeat once again, I'll provide you all this content on email anyway in a print format, Word document format. Just to recap, we are slowly understanding what is database. Two types of databases, OLTP and data warehouse. OLTP design, developer team will take care. Data warehouse design, big data and ETL, data engineers will take care. Management, maintenance, DBS will take care. Reporting, dashboards, visualizations, analysts will take care. Every project has all these four teams: DBAs, analysts, developers, and engineers for end-to-end implementation of data, right from the birthplace of data to storage, analytics, and reporting. From here comes the job roles. And now what we are going to learn in our classes? We are going to learn from tomorrow DBMS. Why? To implement databases, to work with our job roles, to implement databases, we need DBMS. Okay, here it is. Our requirement. DBMS, database management system. Database management system. It's a software to store, secure, manage databases. Example DBMS like SQL Server, IBM DB2, MySQL, Oracle, Sybase, so on. So different companies came up with different types of DBMS software in the market. Let's choose SQL Server, a beautiful, at the same time powerful and cheaper product from Microsoft, to manage any type of data, live, real-time data, historical warehouse data, analytics, data science, everything. I'll show you tomorrow during installation the data science components. Part of SQL Server license, we have everything, right from analysis to data science, developer to management, engineering to BI, everything single SQL Server license. Main practical use of SQL Server, the clients from healthcare domain, insurance domain, logistics, e-commerce. Very recently, SQL Server latest versions started to support very large scale databases. So they have their foot into banking domain also. With this information, what we are learning here, we are understanding once again to make it clear what is database, types of databases, their relation between the databases, the flow, overall basic flow. Then job roles. To implement our job roles, we need to start with DBMS. And tomorrow we are going to learn, install one DBMS called SQL Server. It is a database management system from Microsoft. Once we install SQL Server tomorrow, then from day after tomorrow, the technical practical classes SQL. Our actual course starts from day after tomorrow. Tomorrow installation of RDBMS software. For what? To implement SQL from day after tomorrow step by step. Structured query language to perform storage, manipulations, reporting and more. What and what not. Any touch, every touch on database we can perform using SQL. So SQL is a base, the actual basement, a strong basement to step into administration, development, analyst, engineering, everywhere. That basement we are going to start from day after tomorrow, SQL part. So what we are going to learn in the basement? We are going to learn database concepts, MS SQL and Transact SQL queries, detailed architecture, basic tuning activities, procedure function triggers, and so on, like cursor, CTEs, etc. The basement which should be strong. We'll take all the basics first. From there, you will choose to proceed for either Power BI, data analyst job role, or data engineer job role, or DBA, database administrator job role. So SQL concepts first, then your actual resume technology next. And you will be receiving one Excel file today that contains chapter wise content for each course, like what we are going to learn in each chapter for SQL DBA or data analyst or core data engineering. You'll be having the complete detailed Excel sheet with all these elements, the learning items. And what about the software? We'll go there slowly. We'll understand the prerequisites for our classes. Before that, once again on my screen, we are into OLTP database design. Required sources I'll be providing you. The job roles. Data analysts are into reporting, dashboards, data modeling activities, certification called PL300, data engineer job roles, ETL big data analytic activities, and database administrator job role, management, maintenance activities. You'll be receiving this Excel sheet today. We need to work as a team. A DBA should know what data analyst and data engineer is doing. Data engineer should know what data analyst and data administrator should be doing in the same project. So learn what is needed, but get some overview theoretically on other items also. So this sheet will surely help you for our project work. From here comes the courses. So we are into SQL first. From SQL, you'll proceed for whichever options you are opting for. For example, data analysts, Python with Power BI. DBAs, this will be Azure SQL DBA. Okay, just wait. Here it is. And then Azure Data Engineer with Power BI or Fabric as the next level activity. For each box, there will be a separate certificate to be issued from our team. And your vendor or your recruiter can verify the certificate from our website. And our team is there to provide the background support for verification of the certificate in case. Sometimes it happens. Nowadays, it's happening very frequently. At least 3 to 4 calls every day we are receiving for verification of the certificate. Because a lot of things outside, right? So we should be careful. From here comes complete day-wise roster. I'll be providing you like what we are going to learn on each day. So stick to your job work. Are you into data analyst, data engineer, or DBA, or maybe combination? It depends. Final part. Let's recap once again what we learned so far. Then the final part, installation prerequisites. Just to recap, I'll provide you this document to you today. It's a recap information. Whatever PPT slides I was showing you, that's the only PPT for the entire course. No further PPTs. It's all about notes and the practice items. I request you to take print copies of everyday notes from today. File them. From day after tomorrow, you have the notes in advance. If possible, get it ready before the class. Let's have virtual classroom environment here. Need your support. Back to our notes. What is database? To recap, to repeat, to revise, a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data. Nice, organized, carefully planned format. Basic types of databases. OLTP to store live data like live temperature. Data warehouse to store old historical data like past temperature data. OLAP databases, predictions forecast like weather forecast. And HTAP databases, hybrid transactional analytical processing database. OLTP plus data warehouse plus OLAP. Like for example, live forecasts, Google Map. In Google Map, as you know, live tracking plus history, past navigations plus ETA, right? Expected time of arrival forecast. So these are the 4 different basic types of databases. Job roles, choose 1 or 2 max out of these 4 for your resume. Fresher resume, 1 is enough, 1 project. Experience resume, better to have at least 2 combinations so that we get 2 resumes, 2 certifications safe side in a meaningful way. And from here comes SQL. Once we start our installation tomorrow, then comes the concept of SQL next. So what is SQL? I said here SQL DBA, SQL developers. What is SQL? Structured query language, a communication platform to operate on any database. Every touch on database requires SQL. A variant of SQL, a type of SQL called MS SQL, Microsoft SQL, also called TSQL. For what? To store, manage, administer Microsoft SQL databases. What's the difference? You may ask me, Sai, what's the difference? What's the difference between MS SQL and SQL? You go to a mobile shop. You ask them, I want a mobile. They'll ask us for the budget or the brand or the specifications, features, right? At the end of the day, we need to select a particular brand of mobile, right? Either iPhone or Samsung, something like that. Same thing here. Getting into SQL means we need to have a certain brand of SQL. Different companies, different brands. iPhone is a brand of mobile. Windows is a brand of OS. MS SQL is a brand of SQL. Not only MS SQL, we have Oracle SQL, MySQL, so on. Our course is into SQL fundamentals first, about 50 queries on SQL, and then Transact SQL, also called MS SQL. How to implement SQL? By installing a software called DBMS, tomorrow's agenda. To design, manage, administer databases, we need DBMS called SQL Server. Interface, very user friendly, rich user, free support, and supports cloud as well. Part of our classes. I shall take care of the installations. We have various versions or releases of SQL Server 2022, which is required for everyone. I'll guide you how to do that. Experienced resumes, we need one of these two, both better. I'll guide you how to do that. We have separate classes for experience profiles. Editions of SQL Server Developer, evaluation, install its editions, free and to be in your computer. But in live environment, we don't use free. We use licensed copy, enterprise, part of our course. I shall provide you access to this online server, part of our classes, part of the course. So no additional prerequisites technically. We'll start this course from the scratch, step by step. Make sure you have Windows 8 or higher operating system, 6 gig RAM or higher memory. What if you are using MacBook? For Mac, in case if you are using MacBook, please enable Windows inside Mac or install any VM virtual machine. Concept-wise tasks, assignments, FAQs to be provided on email. Make sure we submit them on time or max by weekend. All assignment submissions due by weekend, please, because our resumes are more important for us, right, to tell about our skill set. Further clarifications, you have my number here or our team. The takeaways I'll take care, the resume part, certification, guidance, interview questions, those things I will take care. But on time practice, I request you to take care for better job prospects. With this, what next? Installation tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to do the installation together. For that, I need to send you one installation doc today. I'll be sending it anyway. We need to do installation tomorrow's class. For that, we need to have the required doc ready. Please take print copy of the installation. So I'll be sending you now one PPT, introduction notes, and the course content, the detailed content, along with the job roles for your reference, interview questions from today's class, and installation notes for tomorrow. Please take print copy of today's class document and the installation document. Only DOC files you take print copy enough. So notes you'll take print copies to refer to them during your free time. And interview answers also you'll take print copies to refer to them during your free time. As we proceed further, you keep getting the interview question answers. Take print copy of those FAQs also. Questions will be in notepad format, answers will be in doc format for easy print. With this, we'll stop for now. So here it is, the agenda from today's class. What we learned today? Number one, what is database? This is what we learned today. Come on, what next we learned today? Firstly, what is database? What next, please? Please help me. Hope you are writing your observation notes. I know you are serious with your course. Please, I'll wait.
Types of databases.
Exactly. What are the types of databases? Come on, what are the types of databases, please? OLTP, data warehouse, OLAP, HTAP. What next we learned, please? I'll wait. What next?
Different job roles.
Yes, from there, what are the various job roles? Right, developer, engineer, administrator, analyst. From there, mostly we go for either administrator, data engineer, and data analyst, certification oriented. Then we learn what is SQL. First, what is DBMS? Then what is SQL Server? Then we learned what is SQL. From day after tomorrow, we are going to learn all these items, MS SQL and SQL. So tomorrow's agenda number 5, 6 and 7 from our next class day after. So timing would be same time from tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. India time, and it's weekly 5 days, Monday to Friday India time. Please do not miss any class. My kind request, if you are missing any class, please give a prior intimation. Please, my kind request, so that I can ensure you do not miss anything. Please. Nowadays, we could see some new trend. Sir, during my free time, I'll refer to the video. I'll access it. No, no. Old is gold. You refer to the video once or twice. Keep it aside. Our notes is very much detailed, step by step. As long as the notes is complete, as long as we are touching base with every possible example, you take print copy of the notes, refer to it during free time, not the videos. Take print copy of the assignment answers and go through them during your free time. Those are more important. Please, let's think practically. Video will be sent for every class, for your attended classes only. Okay, if you are missing any class, please give us a prior intimation. Another small trend we are observing in the recent past. Oh, this guy is sending the video. I'll access it later. I need not attend the class. That tendency will not work. We'll be missing a lot without our notice. Please, we are enrolling for a live class. Let's make it live. Let's make it interactive. No, Sai, my time constraints. Okay, then join for some other batch for the remaining classes. And weekly review of your learning and weekly feedback collection, so that either you'll continue the course or attend the remaining week's classes in the next batch. As per your comfort, you will decide. So let's make it in a slow step-by-step process. Need your support. Please help me. Video for every class on email every day for your attended classes. If you are missing any class, please give us a prior intimation. No such tendency like, okay, this guy will send the video, I'll go through it later. Let me relax and learn. That won't work, because every keyword, every example has a dependency. Please understand my concern. Next, assignments. Most of my assignment or FAQs are outside Google, and even I'm writing it, I mean it, friends, I mean it, I'm writing it, I mean it. Even Chat GPT will not help. If you check my LinkedIn profile, I'll put it in my signature anyway. We do sell interview questions to the MNCs. They like it. Right from third chapter, day after tomorrow, you'll see it happen. Questions will be outside the notes, but answers will be within the notes. We need to dig it very carefully. Really, friends, we do more, we get more. Please help me. Let's learn it for a useful purpose, long-term benefit. Need your support. So useful learning, easy learning, both are different. I need to balance both. Easy, useful learning will stop for now. With this small introduction, we'll stop now. Let me understand your profile requirements. And in the meantime, I'll be composing the email with all this content. I'll title it as, this is my LinkedIn profile I'm talking about, database introduction and course details, comma, training guidelines. Yes, just to make it clear, I'll put this way. Okay, fine. Now over to you. Let's go for questions one by one. We'll stop for now. We'll meet from tomorrow as usual for installation. So you'll be receiving 2 mails today, one for the introduction notes, one for the installation download links. We'll do it carefully.